Chicago, a city of steel, sweat, and skyscrapers. It's been called the second city, but when it comes to wealth, power, and legacy, Chicago plays first string. Beyond the trading pits and towering HQs lie the billionaires who shape its skyline, influence its politics, and quietly direct its future. Welcome back to Stag Research. I'm your host, Mr. Stag. If you're fascinated by founder legacies, generational wealth, and the financial engines driving American cities, you're in the right place. Today, we count down Chicago's top 10 richest billionaires in 2025. From insurance titans and casino kings to heirs of global empires, this is a deep dive into who they are, how they built their fortunes, and what drives them now. Let's dive in. Number 10. Jennifer Pritzker, 2.2 billion, born James Pritzker in 1950. Jennifer grew up as part of the wealthy Pritzker family, the dynasty behind the Hyatt hotel chain and a sprawling web of trusts and investments. But she chose a different path, serving in the US Army for over 20 years, rising to the rank of lieutenant colonel. Her transition to Jennifer made her the first openly transgender billionaire in the world. After her military career, she founded Tawani Enterprises, a private wealth management firm focused on real estate, history preservation, and military education. Through it, she's renovated historic properties and created civic institutions like the Pritzker Military Museum and Library. Her wealth is built on family inheritance, but multiplied through smart investment and civic leadership. Number 9. J.B. Pritzker, J. Robert, J.B. Pritzker was born into privilege as a member of the extended Pritzker family, but he carved his own path in business and politics. After earning his law degree from Northwestern and an undergrad at Duke, he co-founded the Pritzker Group, which invested in early-stage tech companies and private equity. He was an early backer of 1871, a top-ranked tech incubator in Chicago. While he built much of his fortune on family capital, his investments helped shape Chicago's modern startup scene. In 2018, he was elected governor of Illinois, becoming one of the wealthiest elected officials in the country with a net worth of $3.7 billion. Number 8. Eric Lefkofsky, $4.1 billion. Born and raised in Michigan, Eric Lefkofsky attended the University of Michigan for both undergrad and law school. He showed an early talent for entrepreneurship, founding multiple companies before striking gold with Groupon in 2008. The Daily Deal site exploded in popularity, going public in 2011 with a $12 billion valuation. But Lefkofsky's next act may be even bigger. He founded Tempus, a health tech company that uses AI and data to personalize cancer treatment. Today, it's one of the leading precision medicine companies in the US. While Groupon made him rich, Tempus may define his legacy. Number 7. Ty Warner, $6.4 billion. Ty Warner's story is pure Americana. Born in Chicago in 1944, he dropped out of college and sold plush toys door-to-door before founding Ty Inc. in 1986. His breakout product? Beanie Babies, the low-cost stuffed animals that became collectibles in the 90s. Fueled by scarcity marketing and word of mouth, Ty Inc. became a toy juggernaut and Warner a billionaire almost overnight. Rather than retire, he diversified into luxury real estate, purchasing high-end hotels like the Four Seasons in New York. Despite a tax fraud conviction in 2014, Warner remains one of the wealthiest and most private individuals in the toy industry. Number 6. Joe Mansueto, $6.7 billion. Joe Mansueto was born in Indiana and attended the University of Chicago for both undergrad and MBA. In 1984, from his apartment, he founded Morningstar with $80,000 of his savings. The company provided independent investment research and quickly gained traction with both retail and institutional investors. Morningstar went public in 2005, making Mansueto a billionaire. Today, the company tracks trillions in assets. In recent years, he's turned his attention to sports and urban development. He owns Chicago Fire FC and is leading a multi-million-dollar stadium project in the city's West Loop. Known for his frugality and focus, he's a rare mix of data geek and sports visionary. Number 5. Thomas Pritzker, $6.9 billion. Thomas Pritzker, another heir of the influential Pritzker Dynasty, has long served as the family's financial architect. A graduate of the University of Chicago and Stanford Law, he's the executive chairman of Hyatt Hotels, which he helped take public in 2009. But Thomas is more than just a hotel magnate. He leads the Pritzker organization, the private investment office for the family. From manufacturing to biotech, he's guided billions in capital across decades. He's also heavily involved in global diplomacy through the Aspen Institute and the Center for Strategic and International Studies. Number 4, Neil Bloom, 7.6 billion. Born to a working-class family in 1938, Neil Bloom grew up on Chicago's West Side and worked his way through the University of Illinois and Northwestern Law. He co-founded JMB Realty, which developed and owned some of the most iconic commercial properties in the US. Bloom later pivoted to gaming, co-founding Rush Street Gaming, which now operates casinos in Chicago, Pittsburgh, and Philadelphia. A major Democratic donor and philanthropist, he funds arts, education, and medical research across the city. He's the embodiment of Chicago hustle turned into real estate and roulette. Number 3, Patrick Ryan, 12.2 billion. Patrick Ryan grew up in Milwaukee and attended Northwestern University. He started out selling insurance and quickly saw a gap in the market. He founded Aon Corporation, which became one of the world's largest insurance and risk firms. After stepping down, Ryan launched Ryan's Specialty Group, a wholesale brokerage that went public in 2021 and continues to grow rapidly. He's donated hundreds of millions to Northwestern, where the football stadium bears his name. His mix of traditional values, business precision, and civic commitment makes him one of Chicago's most respected figures. Number 2, Lucas Walton, 40.9 billion. Lucas Walton was born into immense privilege as the grandson of Walmart founder Sam Walton, but tragedy struck early. His father, John Walton, died in a plane crash when Lucas was just 19. He inherited a third of his father's fortune, making him one of the wealthiest heirs in America. Unlike many heirs, Lucas focuses his capital on impact investing. Through Builder's Vision, he funds startups in sustainable food, climate innovation, and community resilience. While he maintains a relatively low profile, his wealth is actively shaping the future of social entrepreneurship and sustainable business. Number 1, Ken Griffin, 42.2 billion. Ken Griffin tops the list, and it's not even close. Born in Daytona Beach, Florida, he started trading convertible bonds from his Harvard dorm room. In 1990, at age 22, he founded Citadel, which has since become one of the largest hedge funds in the world. Its sister company, Citadel Securities, is now one of the top global market makers. Griffin moved Citadel's headquarters to Miami in 2022, but Chicago remains deeply tied to his identity. He's donated hundreds of millions to city institutions, from the Art Institute to the University of Chicago. Whether it's markets, politics, or philanthropy, Griffin plays to win. Chicago's billionaires aren't just rich. They're influential. They fund hospitals, steer elections, build stadiums, and shape global markets. Some built from scratch, others inherited legacies. But all of them are remaking the city that made them. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this Billionaire Countdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and share with fellow business minds. For more founder backstories, generational wealth tales, and American business dynasties, stay tuned to Stag Research. Mr. Stag, logging off.